Princess Charlotte and Prince George will be separated by heartbreaking royal rule in less than a year. The Prince and Princess of Wales broke the rules around royal travel when their eldest children, Prince George and Princess Charlotte, joined them on their overseas tours. It's long been an unwritten rule that two heirs shouldn't travel on the same flight, but Prince William and Prince George travelled together to Australia in 2014, Canada in 2016 and Germany and Poland in 2017. William reportedly asked permission from the late Queen for George to accompany him and Kate on their visit to Australia and New Zealand. But the rules could be about to change for 11-year-old George in the next year, and he may no longer travel with his parents and younger siblings, Princess Charlotte, 9, and Prince Louis, 6. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. Speaking about transporting Charles, Diana, William and Harry on family trips, Graham recalled, "The ones I did, holiday flights, mainly were the ones when the Wales went to the Mediterranean. But interestingly, we flew all four, the Prince, the Princess, Prince William, and Prince Harry, up until when Prince William was 12 years old. After that, he had to have a separate aircraft and we could only fly all four together when they were young with the written permission of Her Majesty. Nowadays, for instance, the King can't fly with the Prince of Wales." Graham continued, "So, what we did in the end, when William became 12, he would fly normally in a 125 from Northolt and we would fly the 146 or the Andover out with the other three on." Explaining the decision for the change when William turned 12, up until then, they probably thought it will be too much for him traveling on his own. But nevertheless, that's what they did. When asked if this rule would apply to today's royals, with Prince William and Prince George, Graham said, "I know the King is trying to cut down cost and is aware of travel, but I think the safety side is still paramount. Other significant changes have been made to royal travel, particularly when it comes to security." Graham explains, "Our aircraft were painted red, white and blue. But they changed the color scheme in 2002 to look more like a normal airliner." Princess Charlotte watched Prince William with pride amid royal visit. Princess Charlotte watched Prince William with pride amid the future king's royal visit, a royal commentator has claimed. The Prince of Wales, 42, travelled to South Africa for the Earthshot Prize Awards, which took place on November 6. During the trip, Prince William was photographed wearing a friendship bracelet, made by his 9-year-old daughter. The bracelet read Papa, and was described by the Prince of Wales as a relic from Taylor Swift's Eras tour. "The Treasury got their sums wrong on farmer inheritance tax and the people in the middle simply won't be fine." The commentator added, "I think daughters and dads tend to have a very special relationship, especially when there's only one little girl in the family. And this seems to be true for William. I'm sure he's immensely proud of all three of his children, but there is perhaps a particular place in his heart for his sporty little Charlotte." The 9-year-old princess is also a source of great joy for King Charles, who always wanted a daughter himself. As well as his granddaughter, the monarch also adores his daughter-in-law Princess Kate, 42, according to Bond. She continued to tell OK, "It's a source of great joy for the king to have a granddaughter. He had always hoped for a daughter himself and now he has a darling daughter-in-law he adores. They are closer than ever after their cancer experience and a granddaughter he loves to be with as often as life allows." King Charles, 76, announced earlier this year he had been diagnosed with cancer and would undergo treatment. However, he has continued to undertake royal trips and engagements. It has been reported he is planning to travel overseas next year, with a senior palace official recently saying, "We're now working on a pretty normal-looking full overseas tour program for next year." Which is a high for us to end on, to know that we can be thinking in those terms, subject to sign-off by doctors. Princess Charlotte proves she has royal influence over her dad Prince William, at least when it comes to one thing. Princess Charlotte may be third in line to the British throne, but like most little girls, she already has her dad Prince William wrapped around her finger. The Prince of Wales shared a funny story about his 9-year-old daughter, who he shares with wife Kate Middleton, and it proves she has royal influence over at least one aspect of his life. At the Earthshot Prize Awards in Cape Town, South Africa, on November 7, Prince William rocked a scruffy beard, which his daughter almost didn't allow to happen. In an interview, Prince William said Princess Charlotte had an emotional reaction the first time he grew a beard earlier this year. "Well, Charlotte didn't like it the first time. I got floods of tears, the first one I got tears, so I had to shave it off," he said, per People. Or, how sweet is that? Facial hair can dramatically change a person's face, and with everything else going on in Charlotte's life, like her mother and her grandfather King Charles going through cancer treatment at the exact same time, I completely understand why she would want everything else to stay the same. Prince William listening to her and shaving it off out of respect shows how much he cares for his kids above all else. Still, he wanted a beard, so he talked her through it. "Then I grew it back. I thought, hang on a second, and I convinced her it was going to be okay," he explained. I'm sure it was much less jarring after he talked her through it and eased her concerns and fears, which makes his beard now even cooler. Another sign of his connection to his daughter. The friendship bracelet Prince William was spotted wearing during his multiple engagements on the trip. In photos, you can see the blue and green bracelet that has papa in beads on it, which is what Charlotte and her brothers Prince George, 11, and Prince Louis, 6, call their dad. This is a relic, if you like, from a Taylor Swift concert that my daughter decided that she wanted to create a bracelet for. Prince William explained about the homemade accessory in an interview, per Express. "She gave it to me when I came away. So I promised to wear it and try not to lose while I was out here." The concert in question happened in June, when William brought George and Charlotte to the Eras tour at Wimbledon, and took an iconic selfie. "Thank you at Taylor Swift for a great evening." #London's The Eras Tour. The Wales's Instagram account captioned the post. "It's clear Prince William is always thinking about his kids, and we love these little reminders of how much he loves them. Before you go, check out these hilarious moments when Princess Charlotte proved she's the Queen of Sass." Prince William reveals sweet promise to Princess Charlotte after he gave her papa bracelet. Prince William has spoken about the adorable papa bracelet he's been wearing on his trip to Cape Town. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments, and most importantly don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.